What's the topic?
All right, this time we'll call the February 19th, 2024 Planning Board meeting to order. Looks like we got quorum, so everybody's here. Please stand for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we'll move right into item 2A, approval of the meeting minutes from the January 9th, 2024 Planning Board meeting. Has everybody had a chance to review them? And if so, any corrections, comments, questions, or motions?
Move that be approved as written.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion before we vote? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Moving right along. All right. This time we'll move into the public hearing section of our agenda. Public hearings are a time for petitioners to present requests and for the public to state their concerns and voice opinions in favor or in opposition of these requests. If you wish to speak, please come to the podium, sign in the sign-in sheet provided, state your name and address for the record before speaking in regard to the request. And at this time, I would need to request recusal from agenda item 4A.
Move that we recuse the chair from this item.
Second.
Motion and a second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Michelle, it's all yours.
You got it.
All right, we'll move into public hearing item 4A, zoning map amendment and land use amendment. The purpose of this agenda item is to consider a requested zoning map amendment for a total of 4.44 acres located at 1009 Bridge Street from the residential agriculture zoning district to the research light industrial conditioning zoning district, and the corresponding land use amendment from the community activity center classification to the industrial classification. Further information will be provided by staff.
Thank you, Mrs. Vice Chair. Good evening, Board. I'm submitting the agenda abstract and supporting documents into the official record of the town. The case before you tonight is RAZ 2024-01, rezoning at 1009 Bridge Street from the RA zoning district to the RLI CZD zoning district. This case also has an LUP amendment as well as is a subject of an annexation before the town board coming up. Our staff recommendation is as follows. Staff recommends approval of the proposed zoning map amendment and corresponding land use plan amendment as it is reasonable and in the interest of the public for the following reason. One, although the requested zoning map amendment is not consistent with the 2040 Community Vision Land Use Plan classification of Community Activity Center, the petitioner has opted to request a change of the land use plan to industrial, which is compatible with the proposed zoning and current use of the property. Number two, the requested zoning district supports the land use plan policy 4.1, manage future growth and development in accordance with the priority infrastructure areas map. Number three, the requested zoning supports the LUP's policy 6.4, promote manufacturing and build a competitive advantage for Fuquay-Varina within the state and region. And number four, proposed conditions effectively limit the future development potential for the site. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. I believe we have a representative of the petitioner here with us tonight as well.
Do any of the board members have any questions for staff before we open the public hearing?
No.
All right, if there are no questions or comments, I would like to open the public hearing at this time. Is there anyone here that wishes to speak in favor of RAZ 2024-01? Hearing none, is there anyone that would like to speak in opposition to RAZ 2024-01? All right, well, at this time, I'd like to close the public hearing and bring it back to the board and ask if there are any questions or comments for staff before we enter into a motion.
I'll make a motion that we recommend approval of RAZ 2024-01, a zoning map amendment to 1009 Bridge Street from residential agricultural RA zoning district to the research light industrial conditional zoning district RLI CZD, and the corresponding land use plan amendment from Community Activity Center CAC classification to the industrial IND classification, as it is reasonable and in the best interest and in the interest of the public, for the reasons identified by staff.
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. Andy, welcome back.
Thank you. Kind of hope we start all the zoning cases like that, man. 2024-01, and that goes like that. That's a good sign. All right, well, the rest of this is gonna be pretty quick. Administrative reports, item 6A. Typically, we get to read on what the town board has done, but really haven't done anything since that. So,
Yep.
nothing there. Guess we will move on. Barbara,
Motion to adjourn.
got a motion?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned.